I rise here to support the demands on before the House. As far as I am concerned, it's transport, industries, trade and commerce and panchayats. Speaker sir, I have been many years in this House, and normally when demands are presented, normally what is discussed is broad policy decisions and some specifics. But literally like a question hour, questions were asked and debated. In a way, it is a good sign. People are more concerned. We have many new members in the House, so they are more enthusiastic. Question hour, it seemed like a question hour, whatever was debated. Nevertheless, Speaker sir, as I support these demands, I would go generally in all the three things, and then I'll go to the specifics, what every member has raised, so that they get answer. They are satisfied to what they have raised in this House. Speaker sir, as far as transport is concerned, I have said it earlier and I would reiterate. While things might have improved to a large extent or to a certain extent, pandemic was a big setback to us. It put the clock back. आमकां ते प्रमाणान जो सुदार हाडपा जाय आसलो, करपा जाय आसलें आमकां ते प्रमाणान मेळ्ळो ना. आनी इट हॅपन्ड नॉट ओन्ली इन ट्रान्सपोर्ट, इन वेरियस थिंग. आता साधारण मनशाचे, सामान्य मनशाचे प्रवास कशे करता, हाव ही goes about traveling is by buses. आमकां private buses रस्त्यार ज्यो आसल्यो प्री पॅन्डमिक 1107. आज with great difficulty only 700 come on the road, 600 to 700, because the pandemic times was very bad times for them. They could not bring all the buses on the road. So there is a shortfall of 407 buses as far as the private sector is concerned. And they are just not in a position, in spite of me helping them in various ways, which I am coming to later. As far as the KTC is concerned, Kadamba Transport Corporation, we have got 496 buses. Electrical vehicles, we got about 50. So totally we have got 546 buses. As you know, the future lies in our children, the school children. Out of this normal operation of the Kadamba buses, आमचे भुरग्यांक हाडपाक व्हरपाक बस्यो मागता. आमी ना म्हणपा शकना. बाल रथ म्हूण आमी स्कीम करून बस्यो दिल्ल्यो. आज 200 सुमार त्यो इनऑपरेटिव्ह आसा. हू इज गोइंग टू फिल द गॅप? भुरगीं कशीं स्कॉला पावतलीं पोस्ट पॅन्डमिक? स्कॉला वचपा जाय, कॉलेजी वचपा जाय, आनी आमी 86 buses operate करता. आनी बाल रथ 420 numbers was there, which were given the buses. As I said, 200 are not on the road. And as far as additional demand, हिंगा सगळे जाण म्हाका दिसता एकटोय भराय नासतना सगळे बस्यो मागता. आपल्या ह्या पॉयंटासून हे पॉयंटा बस पावना, स्टुडंटां प्रवास करपा मेळना, लोकां प्रवास करपा मेळना. उणेचशे 200 बसीस आनी डिमांड आसा. आतां खुंयसून हाडपाच्यो बस्यो? रुटा वयल्यो काडपाच्यो? नवीन बस इन्वेस्टमेंट हे स्थितीन कोण पोजिशनान ना न्यू इन्वेस्टमेंट करपा आमचे प्रायवेट बस. हांव तेंचे कडेन उलोवणी करता तेन्ना कदंबा बसीज हाडपा. खबर आहा तुमकां आर्थीक आमची परिस्थिती कितें आसा ती. तरी आसतना एंड ऑफ द इयर बाय डिसेंबर आनी 100 आमी इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हेकल हाडटा. आमी 50 इलेक्ट्रिकल व्हेकल ऑलरेडी हाडलेले आसा. आमचो एकूच प्रश्न जाता, एकूच आमकां डिफिकल्टी येता म्हणल्यार वी डोंट हॅव सफिशियंट चार्जिंग स्टेशन्स. फॉर दॅट ऑल्सो वी हॅव ऑलरेडी इनिशिएटेड द स्टेप्स. इन नेक्स्ट फ्यू मंथ्स यू विल हॅव एज मेनी चार्जिंग स्टेशन्स दॅट आर रिक्वायर्ड. आमी काम करूना अशें ना. इनफॅक्ट मिटींग जेन्ना चर्चा जाली, मिटींग जाली केंद्र मंत्र्या कडेन, हांवें आनिकूय बसीज मागिल्ल्यो आसा. आमकां हे प्रमाणान जावपा ना म्हूण. कित्याक हे बसीची गरज आसा. आतां बसीचे उलयता बस्यो तरी आमी हाडपा शकना. आनी इलेक्ट्रिकल बसीजाच्या उलयतना म्हाका दिसता आतांच क्लॅरिफिकेशन हांव विजया कडेन मागतालो. बेश्टो कितें आरोप करून वचनाका. ताकाय खबर आहा, तेणेंय म्हणलें it was a legacy he inherited. But I don't want to blame my predecessor. की तेणें कितें घोटालो केलो, as you are saying, anything ताका स्कॅम दिसता की स्कॅम केले म्हणून 70 रुपीज रेट आम्ही फारीक करता. माझे कडेन फूल डिटेल आसा, हांव मुद्दम हांगा सांगता. आनी टू ऑपरेट द इलेक्ट्रिकल बसीस अदमासान आमी कॅल्क्युलेशन म्हणजे डिटेल कॅल्क्युलेशन केला. आणि ते डिटेल कॅल्क्युलेशना प्रमाणे हांव मुद्दम सांगता, द कॉस्ट ऑफ initial cost is very high to procure an electrical bus. But if you look at the price of diesel and operating cost and the cost which is reduced as a consequence of using electricity to charge the thing, it comes almost the same. आणि हांगा जो तो सांगतालो आमी 70 रुपीजान येयला, हे मुद्दम हाडला. BST, that is Maharashtra, per kilometer cost is 74. Same cost Ghaziabad 69.45, Meerut 69.45, Bareilly 69.45. आणि प्रत्येक आंकडो पळोवपाक गेल्यार 67.75, that is in Jaipur. West Bengal it is 67, Dehradun it is 66.78. So हे पळय म्हणटा की तेन्ना कोणें हांवें न्हू पूण कोणें केल्ले ते हाय रेट केल्ले. म्हाका दिसना आमचे ऑफिसरूय काम करतना गोंयचे स्टेट कॉर्पोरेशनाक लॉस करून करतले म्हूण. हेजेर खूब चर्चा जाल्ली, डिस्कशन जाल्ले, हे सगळें करूनच तेणी केल्ले. आनी हांव मुद्दम सांगता, तेंचे किलोमिटर पर डे 450 किलोमिटर जाता. तेंच्यो बस्यो आसा 1000 बस्यो, 500 बस्यो. आमच्यो 100 बस्यो ना 50 बस्यो. आमचो हायेस्ट ऑपरेशन जाता 250 किलोमिटर or 220 किलोमिटर पर डे. सो यू कॅनॉट कंपेर बोथ. स्टील हांवें सांगलां तशें डिटेल तुमकां हें टॅब्युलेशन आय कॅन प्लेस इट ऑन द टेबल ऑफ द हावज एज वेल इफ यू वॉन्ट. इट कम्स टू 69 रुपीज. वयल्यान आमी पयशे मायज कशेंय दिवना. आतां पब्लीक ट्रान्सपोर्टेशना वयता तेन्ना थोडे सेक्टर अशे आसा, वी हॅव टू हॅव बसीस देर. For example, for the sake of even a person sometimes who comes at the Dublin airport, he feels आपण 2000 तिकेटी येता, 2 म्हयने पयलीं बूक केल्यार 3000 मेळटा मुंबयसान येवपाक, तुमकां खबर आसतली. आनी टॅक्सी जेन्ना फ्लॅट रेट सांगता, थोडे मिटर तुमी घायला म्हणटले, आय एम कमिंग टू दॅट लेटर, 3000 पडटा. पयर म्हाजो एकटो फ्रेंड आयिल्ले, एअरपोर्टा आशिल्ले, भायर सोदता वास सोऱ्याचो, सांगता मुद्दम कितें जाता तें, म्हाजी कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सी म्हाका खबर आहा. सोऱ्या वास ते काडटानी हेटाले, बरे आसले आसतले, वास येयलो आनी सांगता 3000 रुपया फेर. जो फ्लायट प्रवास करून 2000 येता, 2500 येता, पणजे पावपा 3000. ही फिल्स द पिंच. हे भाशेन ह्यो व्यवहार थोडे चलयता. हांव म्हणना सगळे जाण अशें करता, सगळे टायमा हें जाता, पूण एक टायमा अशें जाता आनी हेजेरूच मागीर ते सोशल मिडियाचेर वयता, नांव पिड्डें जाता. आतां ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन म्हणटा तेन्ना हांवें फक्त एक सांगिल्लें, गव्हर्मेंटान फ्री मिटर दिले. फ्री मिटर कित्याक दिले की हायकोर्टान आदेश दिलो, टुरिजम अँड ट्रॅव्हल क्लब असोसिएशन ऑफ गोवा TTAG कोर्टान गेले, कोर्टान आदेश दिलो, आमी ते फक्त पालन केले. जाता तितले स्मुथली हाडपा आमी प्रयत्न केली. मिटरूय घायला, मिटर यूज करना आनी सांगप टुरिस्टांचे घालप, ते सांगता मिटर नाका. कितल्योश्यो कंप्लेन हांवें सगल्यो हाडून हावजान दाखोवपाचे, तुमकां खबर ना कितें जाता तें. आनी हांवें फक्त एकूच सांगिल्लें, हांवें सांगना आमी फायनलायज केला ओला उबर, हांवें केन्ना हांवें सांगला, यू आर द पीपल, तुमी टॅक्सीवाले आमंत्रण दितले, you are going to invite Ola and Uber. And I stressed it again and again. I wanted to see and put this particular thing of aggregator. कित्याक हांव जाणा गोवा मायल्स म्हणल्यार आनी हेज्यावन चड बोवाड जातली. Because as I said earlier, I said it was born in sin, it will die in sin. It has almost reached that stage at that particular point of time because proper procedure was not followed. But एक aggregator हाडटा, नामनेच्या एग्रिगेटरांचे नाव हांवें मुद्दम काडले, पब्लीक डोमेनान हाडले, रिएक्शन पळोवपा. रिएक्शन 2 आयली. जनरल पब्लीक, द टॅक्सीज वी पेड द पेनल्टीज आनी वी इन द सेम वे बस ओनर्स. एक आनेक स्कीम आसली, fuel subsidy 3 rupees per kilometer. We have already released more than 54 crores. This scheme was not implemented. It was there on paper. Funds were there. And now we discontinued it as on March 2019. If you, now people are applying. It is not that we did not give them. Atta apply korta. Ami podetale anta liability kitli zatli. Another 57 crores. Why we gave them the money? It is like giving money literally for free, which was from the department. Why we gave them? They suffered during the pandemic. I gave them that money with the hope that most of the buses will come on the road. Post-pandemic, we will not face a situation. But go to see, more than 600 are not in a position to come on the road because they said tire good zale, engine good zale, ami pravas koruna, battery down zala, buses ami adpa shekna. From where the government will give so many people that much of money? So think of it. So this is as far as transport is concerned. Bus stands, I'm aware, they are in one of the worst dilapidated condition. Ani transportaचे उलयताना बाब दिगंबर कामत, मान्य दिगंबर कामतांनी म्हणले की PPP दिना का. बाब जोशुआ उलयताना आनी आनीकूय कोण एक दुसरो आमदार उलयताना कोंतान कोर पूण PPP तरी दी, कित्याक सरकारा कडेन पयशे खूंय आसा. मारगांव तुजें हांव जाणा प्रायम एरिया आहा, प्रायम एरिया ती आहा म्हणूच कोण तरी येतलो न्हू. तेकाय परवडपा जाय, ते बरे बस स्टँड चकचकीत करपा, एम्युनिटीज लोकांक दिवपा, बरे टॉयलेट करपा. आतां ऑनरेबल मायकल लोबो सांगतालो, म्हापसा तो गेल्लो, थिंगा भितर सरपा जायना, टॉयलेट सुद्दां सारकें ना. राजधानी आमची पेन्जीम कॅपिटल, ते बस स्टँडार थिंगा वचपा जाता. आमचे ट्रान्सपोर्ट भवन आहा, आमचे पयशे खुंयचे येतले, खुंयच्या सरकारा कडेन पयशे आसा. हांव ट्रान्सपोर्ट मिनिस्टर कॉन्फरन्साकूय गेल्लो, थिंगा चर्चा जाली. सगळे स्टेट ट्रान्सपोर्ट कॉर्पोरेशनाचे लोक आहात ते सांगताले आपली परिस्थिती. त्यांचे सगळ्यांचे आयकून आमकां दिसता आमचीच परिस्थिती होती बरी आहा. पण हाऊ दिस इज रेमेडीड? दे ऑल्सो हॅव गॉन इन PPP मोड. They have also privatized. They have given to private people. Only then they have been able to survive and get better facilities for the people. So you tell me what is to be done. I go to industries, trade and commerce. I need not say, it is not my habit to say that nothing was happening before, now it will happen. But everyone knows what it was. Last maybe for quite some time, I don't want to say years and point fingers even indirectly at anybody. There is no substantive proposals coming or industry in that way coming to Goa. And industries, anga yeilaruch, it generates economic activity. It generates employment. It will help propel our economy. If there is no industry, if there is nobody coming, what will happen? Therefore, very consciously, I had a very close look at the investment promotion board policy, as well as the allotment of plots as far as IDC is concerned. I am happy that I have a chairman in the persona of Alexo Reginald Lorenzo. He also came and met me. I told him, let us think of getting industry come what may. Let us be transparent in allocation of plot. As the industries minister, as the government, I proposed, my decision will be deciding only policy, deciding which is a good proposal, what is good for Goa, getting non-polluted industry, employment generation industry, getting the existing industry, गोंयकार जे आमचे prosperous आहा, बरे प्रमाणान industry चलयता, तेंकां सुद्दां expansion करपा म्हजे कडेन industry minister जाता, complaint घेवन आयले की आमकां land दिना म्हूण, आमकां land मेळना म्हूण. तेंकां फर्स्ट प्रेफरन्स दिवपाचें कोण आहा तेंकां, आनी आमी न्यू इंडस्ट्री वेलकम करतना आदी इंडस्ट्री आहा तेंकांय आमी फूल प्रमाणान सपोर्ट करून आमी एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन गोंयांत जावपा जाय. एक सायडीन आमी म्हणटा इंडस्ट्री हाडपा जाय, हाडल्यार आमकां एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेट जातले. एम्प्लॉयमेंट ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी तरी ना, आमचे सगळे भुरगे भायर वयता, आमचे भुरगे गोंय सोडून चल्ले, गोंयकार कमी जाता, मागीर म्हणटा गोंयकारूच ना, हूंय गेला, सगळे भायर गेला म्हणटा. अरे आमी तांकां ऑपॉर्च्युनिटी क्रिएट करपा जाय न्हू. आमी व्हेरी कॉन्शियसली समजून डिसायड करपा जाय गोंयचे खातीर खरें कितें बरें काय वायट तें. नाजाल्यार सगळे वायट वायट म्हणपाची आतां संवय जाल्ली आसा. इट इज बिकमींग ओल्याचेर सुकें जोडटा, सुक्याचेर ओलें जोडटा. बरें तेय आमी वायट म्हणटा, मागीर कशें आमी फुडें वयतले? इंडस्ट्री बरी आमी हाडपा जाय म्हणून हांव मुद्दम सांगता हांगा, आय हॅव फॉर्म्युलेटेड अ न्यू पॉलिसी. इट इज कमिंग बिफोर द कॅबिनेट टुमॉरो, and thereafter on the last day of the session I will be getting it in the house. I don't want to do it now before following the formalities, and I am confident, I muddam sangta, in 5 years a minimum of 30,000 employment opportunities will be generated with this new policy, as well as I will get an investment of more than 20,000 crores in the next 5 years. That's the minimum target of mine. And I have taken everything into consideration as far as formulating this industrial policy is concerned. In fact, allotment of land, I want to inform the August House, one salient thing, I am handing over the entire thing to IDC. I don't want anything with me as the government. Normally our government wants to keep everybody, IPB wants to keep. Government is there for broad policy decision. Government is there to meet them, welcome the industrialists, discuss with them and call them. Recently we had a meeting, Honorable Chief Minister, myself, we had a meeting with Chandrasekaran, Mr. Chandrasekaran, who is the chairman of Tata and Sons, and we are going to formulate a task force. Their presence is there in Goa, but very small. We said we want a bigger presence. We want you to come and do something meaningful in Goa. Please generate employment. Please help us solve our employment in a big unemployment problem in a big way. And they have all promised us help. Since I was industry minister in 1990, I still have some contacts. They have given me more contacts with the industrialists. Everybody wants to come to Goa. And it was very heartening. I was there for a function where the Honorable Finance Minister was there, Minister of State for Finance, and I met many industrialists. They said, yes, now that you are there, we will come. I said, I will call you only when I formulate my new policy. So, हे आमी करपा केला. हे आमी करना अशें ना. आमी करतले. हे हांवें मागणी केल्ली आसा. जशें आमकां 15th फायनान्स कमिशना आमकां हायस्ट 32 crore मेळटाले ते 75 crore मेळ्ळा, तशें हे हांव जोगडून करून घेतलो. Transport that I have already answered. Fuel subsidy, as I said, I already paid. Then Honorable Viresh Borkar, hand holding for small people, panchayats not empowered. कोण तुका सांगता 73rd amendment प्रमाणे आमी वचना म्हूण? Panchayats are fully empowered. In fact, we give them full powers. We have not restrained any panchayat. We don't interfere in the day-to-day working. आनी पावर दिवपा जाय, तूं हांवें सांगलां तशें. तूं म्हणटा सगळे पंचायती दी, आमदाराचे कितें आहा ते दिवपा जाल्यार सांग म्हाका. हांव तांकां आहा तेच पावर आहा. आज पंचायती तुका मुद्दम सांगता, इतलो पावर आहा. हांव जाणा थोडे कडेन म्हाका सगळे म्हाज्या नदऱ्या गेले 20 वर्सां 30 वर्सां हांव सर्टिफिकेट दिता. गव्हर्मेंटान सुद्दां चॅलेंज करपा जायना आनी ते मनशां बांदपा दिता. एक ल्हान हुंपी आसली ती व्हडलो बंगलो जाता. कितले कडेन केल्ले आहा, तुज्याय कॉन्स्टिट्युन्सीन जाल्ले. हांव तुका दाखयता खंय जालां ते. रिकॉर्ड चॅक कर. घरां कितली लिगल आहा, कितली इलिगल बांदला तेंय चॅक कर. आमचेच गोंयकार, आमचेच भाव भयण्यो, आमी कितें तांकां ना म्हणटले? हें सदांच चल्ललें आसा. So we cannot, because we are come to power, they have elected you and me, we cannot bulldoze them. But थोडी शिस्त आसपा जाय, थोडी मर्यादा दवरपा जाय. ते डेफिनेटली आमी दवरता, ते तूं काळजी कर नाका. Then Honorable Daji Salkar, bus stand Vasco. I know it is as dear to me as much as to you because I am from that area. And you said taxi drivers to be taken into confidence while getting aggregators. I think I have been very clear on that. Then Honorable Rudolph also raised about facilities for handicapped. I think it's already happening in our electrical EV buses. Already आमकडे वयल्यान तितली सुवात वेस्ट जाता, पूण आमी तांकां मुद्दम दवरलो आसा because it needs to be done. Why local buses? I will examine that. I will examine it. I will examine it. I will examine it. In fact, this bus stops with toilets.
Wherever required.
I think this should be done. In fact, I had a good mind. I would seek the support of the House and all of you. कोणा तरी एक टेंडर आपण कितें करपा जाय बस स्टॉप आहा ते सगळे आमचे ताब्यान ट्रान्सपोर्ट डिपार्टमेंट घेवपाचे एज मेक इट सेल्फ सस्टेनिंग ताका इल्लें किओस्क गाडो कसो घालता घालपा दिवपाचें टॉयलेटूय आहा शॉपूय आहा आनी बस स्टँडूय आसा अशें प्रपोजल जावपा जाय दॅट इज एक्सरसायजींग माय मायंड आय विल सी वेर टू फिट इट वेदर टू डू इट थ्रू कदंबा because it should be revenue generating. Government should not lose revenue. So I am certainly, I have this at the back of my mind. Maka te implement kelle jai. And upgradation of Panjim bus stand, this has to happen. It will happen. So you don't have to worry. Honorable Cruz Silva, Gram Sabha should be regular. I know we will see that they are regular. Corruption by village panchayat secretaries. You have named certain panchayats. I will see, look into the complaint very seriously. That you give to me separately. Kida inga tuka active assurance kella sogle 40 ahuncho basu ditlo. 40 kode na diuche portale. Divsa then plots in Sanjudya Herald should be less than 600 square meter for local people. Is that what you said? होय रे पण 300 स्क्वेअर मीटरांचे आम्ही आहे ना. Okay, I will see. I don't know how best it can be done. I will examine that because that is too less area I feel. But anyway, if they are going to do something meaningful, then गोंयकारां हुई business करपा जागो ना. हिंगा दिल्या ते आपले पोट भरतले हांव दिवपा रेडी आहा. Okay, I will examine that. Rajesh Faldesai, Unmode road to be operational. Unmode road open जावपा पण हांवूय झगडटा. हांव कर्नाटका चीफ मिनिस्टरा दोगून मेळ्ळा. तो म्हाका 2 दिसान करता म्हणटा प्रत्येक पाटी हांव मुद्दम सांगता पर्सनली पयर हांव मेळ्ळा बिकॉज GOM तो चेअरमॅन आशिल्लो एवरी टायम हांव फायट अरे फ्रॉम टुमोरो नेक्स्ट टुडे 2 दिन से कर रहा है म्हणून अजून जालें ना आय विल फॉलो इट अप अगेन
सर ऑलमोस्ट 300 म्हणजे 300 किलोमीटर पर्यंत तांकां डिस्टन्स लॉंग पडटा
जाणा रे खूब त्रास पडटा टू ट्रान्सपोर्टेशन ऑफ गुड्स आनी हें तें हांव स्वता फॉलो अप करता आतां तुवें सांगला म्हणून फाल्यां मुद्दम ताका हांव परत एक फोन लावून सांगता
थँक्यू
okay then Karmali taxi people not getting any trips. I think this entire thing we all will sit together in the interest of Goa. My fervent appeal to all the members, contribute positively to these taxi issues. No transportation issues solve करूया. मागीर I was not on the same page. मागीर हिंगा येवन दुसरें उलोवपाचें हें नाका. आमी सगळे let us all apply our minds. We all have the interest of Goa at heart. Let us have one of the best transportation in the best chosen destination by people all over the world. हे आमी लक्षांत दवरपा जाय. गोंयकार म्हळ्यार आमकां पातयता गोंयकार म्हळ्यार बरें म्हणटा हें आमी नांव सांबाळून दवरपा जाय. सो लेट्स ऑल बी टुगेदर इन दॅट. कोल्लीम इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेट मेनी इंडस्ट्रीज क्लोज्ड. राजेश एम्प्लॉयमेंट फॉर लोकल टू बॉयज दिवार नो बस. ओके दिस आय विल सी वॉट बेस्ट कॅन बी डन.
थँक्यू.
ऑनरेबल दिगंबर कामत PPP नाका म्हणटा पूण कशें करपाचें मारगांव. I will still examine. ना म्हाका केल्ले जाय पळय माडगांव इज द कमर्शियल कॅपिटल ऑफ गोवा. कितले म्हत्वाचें आखे गोंयचे खातीर सावथा खातीर तुका म्हाका सगळ्या हावजान खबर आहा. थिंगा बरें बस स्टँड नाका. इवन PPP करया हांव तरी सगळे अटकून दवरतलो जाल्यार जावपा ना. पयशे खंयचे येतले पयशे ना. इफ समबडी गूड इज देयर आय एम टेलिंग यू ऑल्सो गेट हिम ऑन द टेबल. लेट अस सी दॅट इट हॅपन्स. Let's the best bus stand and best facilities come for the people of South Goa who pass through Margaon. SEZ paid interest of 9%. This has really hurt me. We have wasted, I want to say, 400 crores, 450 crores. 150 कोटी आम्ही इंटरेस्टाचे फारी केला. 250 कोटी आम्ही तांकां फारी केला. आनी तुवें सांगलां तशें आमीच अफिडेविट दिला. सारकें तें. हें कितें? अशें आमी कारोबार चलयल्या स्टेट खूंय पावपा ना. कोणें केला हें तें तुमकां खबर आहा हांव उलयना. आनी कोण जालें आनी उसपाचो. म्हाका कितें दुसरें वायट केलां म्हाका दुसरें वायट करपी न्हू. हांव ओग्गी आहा. पूण हें सगळे गोंयकार जाणा कोणें केलें आनी कितें जालां तें. युटिलिटी टेस्ट यूज फॉर गिवींग फॉर रेंट वेर्ना इंडस्ट्रियल एस्टेट. This I think I will tell my chairman to look into this matter. Ever call them for this negotiation. Huh? Michael Lobo, condition of bus stand in very bad. Okay. So I think I finished with this. I would request with all the reply given that whatever cut motions that you have moved, that you withdraw the cut motion. Thank you. Huh?
missed to address my points because I think he interrupted in between and मागीर काहीच उलोवप जावना. Can you finish a comments केले मागीर काबार गेले.
Okay, 1 minute, I'll just see.
There are few requests which I would want Honorable Minister to give an assurance.
GI तुझे झाले toddy tapper to be protected. I think this you have to go through agriculture department, not that is not my job. Kolwa Panchayat secretary to be transferred. हे घेतला. I will do that, don't worry. Okay?
Relaxation for permits,
Yeah, relaxation.
very important.
Yeah. That, see, these are individual cases. I cannot give assurance about this. You approach me, I will do it. कोणाचे ते किती सांगते. Okay? I think I have covered most of the point. I think I have covered everybody. तुझे किती बोलला? हाँ?
49,000 ते मातशे वयर करचे म्हणून.
किती?
रिपेर रेनोवेशन लायसन्स दिता न्ही BDO. Limit is only 49,000, Honorable Minister. So if that can be raised little,
Okay, that will increase. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Speaker sir.